Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to talk about some mistakes I have made on my YouTube journey. Remember that even though in this channel I don't have that many subscribers, I started on YouTube as a content creator, not just as a watcher, but as a content creator in 2018 with the tarot reading channel, and I got to the point to monetize my channel, and I become really very successful. However, I stopped doing YouTube videos for 4 years, and now I'm back again in the same channel. And I'm gonna share with you, all together, I have all the channels, and I've been educating myself a lot lately on YouTube, and I continue educating myself because now I really want to make YouTube a source of income. It's a very serious source of income and a way of expanding, my professional life, my business, my persona. So based on my experience and things that I've been finding out, I will tell you these things, and I hope they help you. The first thing is, as I told you, with my tarot reading channel, the first time I was going on YouTube as a content creator, I didn't even know that I could monetize, and I was just doing it, because I liked it, and I thought, well, out of those videos, out of those watches, out of that audience, who are watching my videos, maybe I will get some demand for some personalized readers for 101. So that's how I started my channel, and that's what was my intent. It was never really with the intent of making out of the channel a business, things like that, because I didn't know even that was possible. So that channel got, let's say, resurrected in 2000, in May last year, 2024, after after almost 4 years of really being active, because I maintained that channel. I published a few videos whenever YouTube will tell me that I will lose my monetization rights. I will publish a video, just short video, just to say hello and so. But then by the third time when YouTube sent me that message, that notification, I was like, I just don't want to do it, because I'm not really sure what type of content I want to create more in this channel. So, and now I'm very busy with other things, let me just get demonetized, and once I get demonetized, and when I come back, then I'll think what I want to do. And that was a mistake. That was a mistake, guys. Don't ever allow your channel to be demonetized, especially when you are coming back after so long, because the monetization conditions can change. The conditions itself, in terms of 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. Now they are the same as they were when I got monetized, in 2019, in April 2019. However, YouTube has changed. You remember that we had the pandemic, and there were a lot of people going on YouTube, a lot of people creating content. YouTube, social media, YouTube grew a lot, and the last 5 years it has become 10 years, 5 years since I started doing videos. It became very common, to have a YouTube channel. A lot of people who would have ever thought about having your YouTube channel have a YouTube channel, and the amount of effort that one has to do really to become monetized, it's much harder than before. I believe that before it was much easier because there was less people on as content creator doing content, so YouTube will push your content much easier. That being said, today, we learn more. We have more tricks. We know how we can get our channels monetized. But still, if YouTube is not showing your channel, to the right audience, it can be harder. Whereas before, I believe it was much easier. So don't ever let your channel get demonetized, because when you decide to come back, you don't know how much effort you may have to get it you may have to do to get it monetized again. You may think, oh well, it's fine, I get monetized, when I'll come back, then I'll see, I'll figure out. But it's not a good mindset, you know. And to keep your channel monetized, you don't need much, you know. You can just do a long video, even just 2 minutes video, 3 minutes video, saying, hello guys, here I am, I'm still alive, I'm just now focusing on other things, and I just want to give you this short update. Finished, you know. That's already enough to get to keep your monetization, you know. So don't allow that, you know. Learn from my mistakes, please. Don't allow that, because today, you know, when I today it's I've been trying to get my channel monetized. You know, I started creating videos in May. It's true that there was months I didn't create, I stopped, and so, but still, you know, I'm just seeing that it is much harder, you know, to get YouTube to show your videos to your audience, to get more views, you know. And the algorithm is changing the whole time, you know. It's becoming wiser and wiser, and people have to learn, you know, why the algorithm now is not as behaving as before, you know. So, and that takes time, you know, to see certain patterns, you know. When people publish videos, they need to observe and to study and to see certain patterns, so that then later on they can say, oh, this is what is happening to people, so don't feel bad if it's happening to you, things like that, right? So yeah. Do everything working, you know. Getting a channel monetized is it's a huge milestone, you know. And once you get it, you know, don't just lose it, you know. Don't just lose it. And now that I came back, when I came back, I just did everything to my channel. This takes me to the second lesson, you know. I did everything. I mean, I changed the name, I don't know how many times, like 6 7 times. Then the content, you know, I was doing several updates, you know, to my audience, saying, well, now I've decided that I'm going to do my talk about this on my channel. 1 month later, 3 weeks later, I was saying something else. Now I'm going to do this. I mean, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that, you know. when you change uh, when you change your name, you know, because YouTube, when you open a channel fresh, you give it a name, and you start with a topic, you start with videos. The algorithm has no data, you know, has no input about your channel, your information, but the information that you give the algorithm at that moment. So at that moment, you have a great opportunity, really, for the algorithm to be trained, you know, to offer your videos, your data, your input to the right audience, you know. Whereas if you already have a channel which got demonetized, then you come back, and then you start doing videos in all directions, saying to your audience, now I'm doing this, then 1 month later I'm doing this. All of that, it is no bueno, okay. It is no bueno. It's not good at all for you, for your algorithm, for your audience. I'm telling you guys, in 2019, in April, when I got monetized, I got like 10,000 in 1 week, 10,000 viewers. And my videos for a tarot channel, you know, they were getting like 40,000, 70,000, 60,000, 80,000. I was getting so many comments on the videos. People was just waiting, you know, for my video. And for me, I got a moment where it was just too much, because I was also busy with work and so, and I stopped responding to the comments. It was just too much, you know, because it takes a lot of energy as well to do tarot readings. And I think I did at that time. I didn't manage that well. You know, I was just getting burned out and running out of ideas as well, which videos to do. And I didn't know that I could, you know, like search like the information like about videos, how I can make better, you know, information that we have today about how to grow our channels. I just didn't know about it, and I was as well busy with the new work. So I didn't reply to all those comments, you know. And this takes me to another point. Answer all your comments. Answer your comments. When you don't answer your comments, it's not good, you know. YouTube sees that you know you are not responding. Your audience is just writing and not responding. So the audience gets pissed off. You know, I understand that there can be many comments, but at least make an effort, even if it's to give it a like, even if it's just to answer to one comment, say thank you, because the algorithm sees that you are present, that you are there, that you are interacting with your audience. Every time you write anything, every time you interact with your videos, every time your audience interacts with your videos, that's an input, for the algorithm. Is a metric, is a metric. There's a graphic, and no, these are algorithm. There's a graphic then that is being shown. Oh, this video has likes, interaction. Probably it's not like with comments, but with interactions. And then YouTube says, okay, let us position it here. Because that means that people, with every interaction, people are investing time on YouTube. When people take the time to watch the video, and after your video they go and give it a like, for instance, or write a comment, that's time. And you may say, well, it's not that long, it's not a lot of time. It is a lot of time if you count, like, imagine you count 3,000 comments, 3,000 comments for videos, people commenting, people giving like, that adds up. And all of those metrics, those inputs are very, very valuable information for the algorithm. Otherwise we wouldn't have them. If giving a like to a comment or commenting, if it was not important, YouTube wouldn't have created those options in their videos. I'm an IT engineer, and I'm starting now really to think as such, even for YouTube, which I was not doing before. Everything that is being done, when it comes to uploading a video, the design, of YouTube, when you watch a video, the title, the comment area, all that information has been done with a purpose. You don't just, oh, let me just, allowed here people to enter comment, let me just, allow people to give it a like, let me just, all that has a purpose. Yeah, it can be that at the beginning when YouTube started, that information was not, they were not using that information for something else. They were just using it for people to interact more with the audience. But today, as competitive, YouTube has become, and as not yeah, I don't like to use that word, but as big, YouTube has become. YouTube uses all those metrics, Google use all those metrics to favor those accounts that have more interactions, and interactions like comments. So don't neglect your comments, per video. As I say, even if it's just you write one comment and you go through the comments, especially after the video has been published, a few comments, you give it a like. Do it at the beginning. It's very important, because what I noticed, what I've heard today, is that the first, when you upload a video, the first visualizations, the first days, I don't know exactly how many days, it can be 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, but the first days are key. I think like probably like 72 hours, like 3 days. Those days are key. I mean, in the long run, it has been said that the 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 number of visualization don't, I mean, not the number of visualization, but in the long run you can have many views, in a video, regardless of how the video did at the beginning. There are videos that had only two views in the first 3 months, and then after the 3 months they got like 1 million. That can happen. But it is true, we know this, right? That when YouTube shows your video to your audience and to other people, those first interactions are key. you know and we know that, people, they are not glued, your specific audience, they are not glued to YouTube the whole day. They are doing other things. So I guess it's the reason why, YouTube gives a few days, 3 days, 4 days, so that the video can get a little bit of interaction, can get visualizations. So those first interactions with regarding comments, visualization, like when you upload a video, are very important, and the more likes, the more comments, the more interactions, the more watch time your video gets during those first day, the better, the more YouTube will show it to more audience, to audience that even is outside of your audience. and the more you will grow. So make sure really that when you upload a video, if people comment, go right away, comment as well, give it a like, be really present and be really active. Don't upload a video and just say go, ciao, goodbye, and I just ignore it. Okay. Another thing is that, because I had a channel, then I was, gone, for 4 years. Then I came. I mean, 4 years is a long time for a channel that was becoming very successful, that was growing. It's a lot of time to come back and to resurrect that channel. It takes a lot of work. I'm telling you. I think YouTube. This I don't have any proof of this, but I think YouTube punishes this type of channels. I think if you are never monetized, you get punished, if you go away, semi gone, like for 6 months or even 1 month or 3 months. Yeah, it is, you get punished, your visualization won't be the same and so on. However, I think you get even more punished when once you were monetized and you were really having traction, when YouTube gave you an opportunity, when YouTube had one of your videos made viral, and then after that video, the video started to get more views. I think, you know when YouTube sees that and sees that you have a lot of people interacting with you, and you are not interacting, and you go ghosted, for 4 years. I'm telling you, YouTube punishes that. YouTube punishes that. This is why the requirements today, the monetization requirements today, have become so. I mean, to become monetized, the time has become, the average is 22 months. I mean, this is because, okay, you have people who are, who do one video, then they go, ghosted for, gone for 2 months, then maybe another video, then one year, and things like that, and that adds up to the average. That is true, but also it's because, YouTube wants people who are really serious, YouTube doesn't want to give monetization to videos who go gone, for 4 years, and then the advertisers, they pay money and they don't see the results, because then the advertisers, they will say, well, I'm just gonna, this doesn't work for me, this doesn't work, because the advertiser pay YouTube, and they want to see a return of their investment, right? And when they don't see the return of the investment, which translates into sales, then they're like, well, let's not invest so much money on YouTube now. So it's not of interest of Google, that's not business, it's not of interest of Google to make it easier to monetize a channel when the creator is not really active and consistent. And this is why when you open a channel, from the beginning fresh, the first 3 months, give not only your 100%, give your, say, 700%. The first 3 months. Later on, yes, of course, but especially the first 3 months, because then, especially you are fresh, you are new. The algorithm don't know about you, and you those 3 months, and you have a niche, boom, 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 and you train the algorithm with your data. You will blossom. You will blossom. This is why I am not blossoming even with this channel here. I've been, thank you for the last subscribers I just gained. I've been stuck with 5 subscribers for ages, and I'm posting a lot of content. And I had a content really very well edited with beautiful miniatures and everything, and I was getting 3 views, 4 views, And the thing is that this channel, it changed as well names. Like 2 times, I think I changed the names. I just did crazy stuff, not so crazy stuff as with the tarot reading channel, but this channel was not as well a clean channel, when I started more focusing, on talking about YouTube, and now adding more and more finance videos. So I will have to, work a lot to train the algorithm to know who I am. I sometimes thought about closing this channel and starting from scratch, But I thought, I have published so many videos. I don't have that many subscribers. If I didn't have that many videos already published in this channel, I will close it. If I had only like three videos, I will just close it. But the thing is that I have a lot of videos created that I pray and I hope that one day they will, they YouTube, will the algorithm, they will get picked up by the algorithm and they will go viral. It's a manifestation. But today, I'm not seeing neither growth on the views, neither growth on the number of subscribers. It cannot be, that after 6 months I have 5 subscribers, six now. I mean, it's for me that just doesn't make any sense. But it's after watching a lot of videos, a lot of yeah, a lot of videos, right, about monetization, where people talk about how to best monetize and grow. This is these things that I've just shared with you. Changing the number, the channel several times, doing a video today, then spending 3 months, 2 months without posting a video. Remember, at least YouTube wants at least a video a month, like 3 videos in the last 90 days. So at least you should have every 30 days at least a video. If you spend 260 days without a video, YouTube 40 days, YouTube will punish you, and you will have to work much harder, to make things really really worth it for really work for you. And that's a plus they added things that YouTube is doing with the algorithm, changing this, changing that, and then getting frustrated, while you're not getting so many views, and trying to learn to study what is happening and changing what you can change and doing what you can do. I mean, it's really hard work. So if you maybe I should do a separate video about this. When should you really start a new channel? Because I think it deserves a separate video. For now, I just wanted to share with you, mistakes, errors that I have made in this YouTube journey, and I hope you learn from my mistakes. And in my case, when it comes, for instance, to my channels altogether, and especially my tarot channel, which has today 2,300 visualization hours since May, when I started publishing videos. I just have to keep going, keep going. My videos, I don't get more than 50 views per video. Even if I get 50, I'm very lucky. I get like 18, 20, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I just have to be pressing. I just have to be consistent every day. Since end of February, I'm consistent, and now so I've been consistent like for 7 weeks, and I need to continue until the end. I'm not gonna give up, because I have how many subscribers in that video for 14,203 subscribers. Those are a lot of subscribers. I'm not gonna open another channel. I'm not gonna start from scratch. I just have to work hard, to really show the algorithm again who I am, convince the algorithm that I am here, that I am serious about my channel, about my YouTube journey, and um, and that's it. And I hope that one day one of my videos will get picked up by the algorithm, and they will go viral, and that will start to give me much more subscribers for the rest of the videos that I'm creating. So for now, creating videos with a clear niche, right? Doing tarot reading, not going on all directions, talking about other things, and that's it. And that's it. So these are my takeaways, from having been on YouTube 5 years ago, being monetized, having seen growth on my channel, trying to be successful, then going missed for uh, for 4 years and coming back. This is what I've learned. So I hope you can learn from my mistakes and you don't do the same mistakes. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.